What's chilling,
What's
man?
up,
I
beloved?
appreciate your time, bro. You're a very busy man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Congratulations on your award. You feel me? Like
thank you.
those that
Thank
don't know, tell
you,
them who
bro.
you are, man.
Oh man, some call me the Sun, some call me New Philly, man, the Uptown Phantom. You know what I mean? But I'm son of the 215, man. 215 Freedom Thinkers Academy. You see it? You know what I mean?
Right.
EQ Distro and all that. Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? Standing tall like City Hall with my
Same
brother
old,
right
same
now. What's
old,
good with you,
man.
bro?
I'm reaching out to all the elites, man. You know what I'm saying? All the up and coming Philly that people don't really know, but y'all working so hard that they gotta see you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's only right that we give you your flowers now. You know what I mean? Because you definitely pitting on for the city. What part of the city
No
you
doubt.
from? You know I know. You know I know.
Oh man, I'm yeah, I'm born and raised, man, in Mount Airy, man. You know what I mean? The backside. I call it the backside. Shout out Temple. Shout out Rugby, Sharp Neck, you know what I mean? Old Gants, Stanton, V Road, you know what I mean? All the back blocks,
Right.
all the gang. But I'm world renowned, man. I'm all over uptown, man. I got ties in Somerville, man, Dogtown, top side, bottom side, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm all over the place, man. I'm all over the place, man. But uptown, man, born and
Right.
raised, that's where I got my
How
start
old
at,
was you when
man.
you started writing raps?
Oh man, I had to at least be like 8 or 9 when I first started really putting a pen to the page, but I never let nobody know. You know what I mean? Only person who knew that I was spitting was my right hand man. Shout out my man Bucky Doe, my man Lil Leaf. Like he was the only one, cause early on, man, we come from uptown, so we had a lot of, you know what I mean, different, back Somerville, they had the boxing ring, man, and a lot of great ball players come from back in Philly playground, Simon's playground. So, we was heavy on the sports tip, but I always was writing my little bars because I just love music, man. I was doing music early on. I used to dance and do all that in the little school talent shows and shit like that before I
Right.
start putting a pen to the page. So once I started doing that, my man really pushed me off the edge. Like, yo, bro, you gotta start spitting. Like, you too hot. Like, he started making me battle people. Like, fuck that. You want to start battling? Like, I don't give a fuck. My man ain't nobody fucking with him. So I owe a lot to him for
Right. I'm
pushing
gonna
me. You know what
ask
I
you that
mean?
question a little bit later about battle rap for sure, but I want to know though, like, what's the origin of your name?
Mm. Yeah, I love that question, man. Son of the 215, man. I used to, and I still do. A lot of people still know me as D Bills, man. I used to go by D Bills in the beginning. You know what I mean? And I like to say I was the first D Bills, man, but a lot of D
Yeah.
Bills start popping up. Like actually, it's one right now that's popping out. New York just came out, little drill
Right.
rapper. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? But Son of the 215 was always a little alias I had. It started out as a song I had did, Son of the 215. And then I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna turn it into a mixtape series. So I started doing this mixtape
Right.
called Son of the 215. They all on that piff 1 through 5. And then I was like, damn, man, too many D Bills is popping up. I need something that's gonna separate me from the pack. So I had already got the 215 tatted on me. So I was like, you know what? One day my man was like, yo, Son of the 215.
Yeah.
I get a lot of influence from my guys, man, the streets. You know what I mean? So once he
That's
called me
it.
that, I was like, you know what? That's it.
Right.
It ain't gonna be no other son of the 215. If you see another son of
That's your
215, you already know
yeah,
he
that's your
stole
stamp.
my whole
That's your
situation.
stamp.
So that's it. That's the kid, man. You know what I mean? So that's what
What's
that's
your
how that
what's your
came
views
about.
on Uptown hip hop right now?
Woo. I'm loving Uptown hip hop right now, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I feel like we got the ball, man. It took us a long time to get the rock too, man, because a lot of people, was like, man, uptown, man, y'all got the driveways and the trees and the grass and this and that and the third. But like I said, a lot of legendary cats come from uptown, get money niggas, you know what I mean? Good solid street niggas, you know what I mean? Fly honeys, you know what I mean? So right now we having a hell of a run, man. all the way around the board. You got Black De
What?
Niro killing them with the movies, and you know, yeah, I mean, Cass made a crazy resurgence. You know, he was Uptown heavy. Um, Vok and Cheek, legendary
Fact.
DVD rappers. You know what I'm saying? Titans. They came out in my class. I treat this shit like it's ball.
Right.
Like we came out in the same class, so them niggas was Titans. You know what I mean? Giants Uptown. Quilly having it his way back on his side, back Haines Street. He had a hell of a run, still having a run. You know, shout out to my nigga
Right.
RA Certified. I see you up in here, RA. He had a run. Shout out Somerville. They was putting on. You know what I mean? So we fought. I feel like we fought to get our respect. And you know, a lot of people like to say, you know, when Meek dropped that bar, you know, I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. It was like, you know what I mean? A lot of people really started to zoom in on us, but we was always doing our thing, man. I remember one time, man, I give you a quick story. I remember one time I was going to King High School, and I was coming out playing the let out. It was a cipher jumping off. So I'm out there spitting, doing my thing. I turn around, who I see, man. He must have been playing the let out. I don't know what he was doing, but Nets, boom. Nets up there. So, you know, and I'm at that time, Nets, him. You know what I mean? So I go right in the damn fan mode, like, oh shit, that's Nets right there. Woo, 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 woo. He come over to me like, youngin', man, you nice, man. You gonna be all right later on down the line, man. This a big brother of mine, man. So, you know, that shit always stuck in the back of my mind, man. I always tell Ness that story, man. But yeah, man, like, you know, Uptown looking good, man. We got Core. You know what I'm saying? DJ Diamond Cuts just got a street named after her up here. She putting on heavy. Yeah, Diamond Cuts just got a block named after her Uptown.
We can't forget about,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know
didn't know
Diamond
that.
Cuts
We can't forget
Uptown.
about the females from Uptown, like for sure. Like Tammy Jean, Mulu.
Yeah. Tammy Jean, Monster, Mool. It's a lot of legendary little female spitters come from Uptown, man. And like I said, yeah, man. And then you know, even on other sides of the music tip, like Patti LaBelle had a crib Uptown, John Chaney had a crib Uptown. You know, Cosby had a crib on the outskirts of Uptown in the county. I remember my mom. I was born on Temple Road. We used to live next door to one of the stylists. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's rich history Uptown. Rich history Uptown, man. And, you know, I love it, man. I wouldn't want to be. I love my city. I got ties all over the city, but I would never change anything about Uptown, man. I love it, man. That's my heart.
What's Freedom Thinkers Academy about?
Freedom Thinkers Academy, man. Freedom Thinkers Academy, man, is music, health, education, and culture, man. Founded by my big bro, Philadelphia Freeway, the legend, the GOAT. You know what I mean? The icon. He founded something called Freedom Thinkers Academy, music, health, education, and culture, man. He got STEM Force work programs for people trying to get jobs. You know, he a heavy advocate for the Kidney Foundation. He one of the celebrity, you know, ambassadors of that. You know what I mean? Then, you know, on a culture situation, man, we got the clothes. We tapping into the movies. You know what I mean? He got all type of situations. And then, you know, music, man. He's still doing his thing. He's still stumping, putting out great music. Still at the highest level of MCing, man, touring all over the world. And then he got the new cats that's coming up that he's bringing into the game, man. Like myself, man. You know, we got records. Ironic, you know what I mean? State of Emergency. Me, him, and Petey got a crazy joint together called Street Banger Part 2, produced by my man Ravis Beats. Go check that out. You know what I mean? We got a lot of records, man. He got a lot of dope artists he working with from all over, not just Philly, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we holding it down, man. We tapping in, man.
So that's what New Philly about. Man. What's New Philly about?
New Philly, man, is you know, New Philly, like, it was something that I started as a song, man. I started as a song, man. I'm glad you asked that too, because people been asking me, like, yo, when you say New Philly, is you saying like, yo, it's the new Philly, like, you know, the old Philly is over? And that's not what I'm saying at all, man. Even in the song, I say, you know, this the New Philly, no disrespect to the past. New Philly mean a new way of mind, a new mind frame of how we go about this shit. You know what I mean? For years, and I know you can attest to this, big bro. For years, niggas would come into our city and pick over us, take whatever parts of Philly MCs and artists that they wanted, and pick them, take what parts of the culture they wanted, and then slide and just give us the little narrative of, oh, yo, Philly got the hottest rappers, or Philly got this. No, man, we way more than that, bro. We way more than that. We didn't contributed so much to the genre and to entertainment. Like, you can't look around the entertainment industry and not see Philly, man. Nowhere you look, you're gonna see something that got to do with us, man. You know what I mean? Even if you want to look at hip hop, you know, Jay came down here and created a all-star team of Philly MCs, man. And at that time, everybody had a Philly MC, whether it was Diddy with Ness, or Rough Riders with Eve and Cass, or Jay with the prop, or, you know what I'm saying, Black Thought and I'm running around stomping. Then our neo soul sound was crazy, Truman. You know what I mean? We could take it all the way back to Gamble and Huff and them, man. When Neptunes had a Cold Chain, Cold Gat, Don Cannon, and Miss J. Like, what do we? Come on, man. So I feel like we deserve our own genre, just like everybody else got. You know how they say New York, they gave that the boom bap, and now they saying, you know, Bronx drill and Brooklyn drill. And then LA is, you know, gangster, even though we started
Shout out Schooling D, man. You know what I mean?
You want to be technical about it. We started that, if you want to be for real. You know what I mean? Shout out Schoolie and EST and you know, all them guys that paved the way. You know what I'm saying? Cool C. All them guys that paved the way, man. You know what I mean? So I feel like we deserve our own genre, man. And since, you know, nobody wanted to give us that, I came up with it, man. New Philly, man. It ain't no more us feeling like we gotta leave Philadelphia to make it.
Support each other, man. Real right.
Why I gotta leave, Mill? But why I gotta leave my backyard? I had a great industry connect tell me one time I went and had a meeting up at RCA. I had a label meeting. And Boy told me, this was like 2-3 years ago when I was making my rounds again. He was like, yo, young, you got everything. You got the look, you got the bars, you got the music. But, you know, this ain't the days of when A&Rs was giving people deals and taking chances no more. So with all you got to do, he told me, go back home and get the bells ringing in your city. You got to conquer your backyard first. Why you think that nigga Ross gripped Meek up? Because he knew that nigga was going to sell a certain amount.
Stamped in his neighborhood for sure. All in the city, the whole city.
And he knew that nigga was going to bring in Philly. Like, you know what I mean? So why can't we have that mind frame like, oh, all right, bro, let's get this shit lit and make these niggas come here. And for real, that's what it's doing right now. It took the young niggas to start shaking that and all that. Now, you know, everybody want tour stop again. Everybody want to come back to the beat now. You feel me?
Like, as far as you said about battle rap, have you ever, you said you battle rap before?
Oh, man, yeah, man. You know how we as a Philly, man, you know, we all battle rappers at some point, you know what I mean? But early on in my career, when I first started, yeah, I was battle rapping. That was the beginning of my career, man. And, you know, I kind of look at Philly, our battle rap, Mill, you know, our battle rap a little different. Like, we battle more for survival. Like, this is, you know what I mean, for the respect. It wasn't no, you got 2 or 3 months to prepare and none of that. Like, that's why my man Ness be mopping these niggas, because Ness come from the era where he was on site with it. So you gave a nigga like him 2-3 months to prepare, he really going filet mignon. You feel me? But yeah, I had a lot of legendary battles when I was a young nigga coming up, man. I had a lot of legendary battles.
Any notable people that you can name that you battled?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Me and Sis went a couple rounds when Sis first came out. And when Sis first came out, he wasn't from uptown, but I believe
Right.
he was living uptown at the time. And he came uptown like a tornado, talking crazy. Like, you know, I battle anybody, like, and
Right.
get whoever. So just so happened I got the phone call,
Right.
and I'm
It's
like,
no
well, all right, you know, let's dance. And you know, me and him got it in, and he liked to say I got him. I like to say he got
right,
me,
right,
because we was warriors. But you know, we built a friendship after that, man. That's my dog. We worked on some records together. You know, still to this day, we salute each other
right.
when we see each other, man. Me and Vodka had some legendary moments. We never battled, but we had some legendary ciphers. Me and Cheek used to go at it. Me and Cheek went at it on camera a couple times. We never locked horns for a couple rounds, but it was tension there. But Cheek is a legend. He respected
Right.
me. I respected him. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my man
Oh,
Spittage.
shout out Spittage.
Me and
That's
Spittage went.
crazy.
Yeah. And you know, Tech Nine was there too, man. Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace, bless the dead, man. Like we had a legendary battle. Me and
That's
Spittage
crazy.
battled a couple times. You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember, Mill. You might even remember this.
What?
Shout out DJ Big Philly. I don't know if y'all remember. You remember he used to do the 64 mics back in the day? I went to the finals in the very first
crazy.
64 mics, bro. I was a
Wow.
buck. I was like 16. You know what I mean? Vicious.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? But once I learned how to harness my flow and like, yo, hold up, like
Right.
I can write songs too. Like I can really get in my bag. I think that's what separated Meek, because you know Meek was vicious on the DVD era. And once he learned how to master them songs,
don't know Meek in battle.
you know
Niggas
what I
don't know
mean?
Meek in
He
battle
took
for real,
off.
for real. Yeah.
What?
What
Meek
about
get down and dirty.
what about battle
30
rap now? Do you watch it? Do you enjoy it now?
I love it, man. I love it, man. I watch it all the time, man. You know, I'm biased, man. You know how I feel about us, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still rooting for the GOATs, man. I love, of course, what my bro Ness do, man.
So who your top 5
Man.
battle rappers?
Ness is. Oh, that's a great one. Let me see. I like that. Let me see. All right. I'm gonna go Ness. Give me Ness at the point. What's my man? Easy the block captain at the 2. Give me Easy the block captain at the 2. Give me NH at the 3.
I fuck with NH.
Give me NH. Give me
Yeah.
NH at the 3.
Yo.
Me and NH battled before.
Classic legendary shit, bro.
Mean. I wish some of that shit was on camera, man. Mean. Give me NH at the 3. I got 2 left. You know what? I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like my man K Walker.
Sure.
K Walker get busy. He representing. He holding it down.
Give
me K Walker at the 3, and at the 4, and then at the 5, I got one more spot. Who I'm gonna grab at the 5? You know what? I'm gonna go and get. Boom.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Nasty.
Mean.
That's a
that 5 is
treacherous
5. That's a treacherous 5. Like God, fuck something up. Yeah, man. I love the bad.
What you miss about hip hop?
Oh man, what I miss about hip hop, man, on the 50th year anniversary, man. What I miss about hip hop, man, is the authenticity. I hope I'm saying that right. The authenticity, man.
That's
like, yeah, man. You know, it was a time where this biting shit was it was exiled, nigga. Right. You couldn't do that. Niggas like the Woo and them niggas will fuck you up to even think about biting they style. You feel me? And to the simple, you know what I mean? To the simple fact that nowadays you got cats that's like, you know, a rapper come out and then 2 months later it's another nigga sound just like him, just with a different name, same gimmick. You mean they trying to roll him out the same way? Like that ain't thorough, man. Like I miss the you know the realness, the genuineness of it, man. Like, you know what I mean? We had so many different elements and different voices and different
Right,
characters,
right.
man. You know what I'm saying? It, that's what I missed about it, man. You had a cat like, you know, Slick Rick, who was a great storyteller, but then you had somebody like motherfucking Humpty, who was a storyteller,
Yeah,
but he was doing it his own
yeah.
way. Like, you know what I mean? It was so many different elements, and I feel like that's what I'm trying to represent, man. You know what I mean? That's
Right,
what I'm
right,
trying to carry on with it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what my OGs, you know, they laid that blueprint down, because no matter what they say, and I ain't got nothing against to shake
right.
that genre, none of that. I love what the young niggas is doing. But you know, we known for bar work, man. That's one thing motherfuckers know about Philly,
Facts.
man. We known for bars, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't never want that to change. We just added to our archive. Now shake that,
Right,
we just added another element
right,
onto what we can do. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we will always be known as
right.
lyrical
Real
assassins, man.
artistry. Like who have you collaborated with?
Oh, oh man, you know, I got a record win on my last two projects, man. Go check out Veterans Day Part 3. Go check out Success or Nothing. Who all on Success or Nothing? Me and Free got the joint Ironic. Me and my man S&S from up NY, we got a good joint, sturdy joint
Mm-hmm.
called 212 to 215. Shout out the whole hall of my NY guys. S&S is dope. Shit. Me and my man Leak Moss got a banger called The Feeling. Go check that out. That joint crazy. You know, shout out Moss, man, the whole OBH, man. Free Ab and all that, man. Free the guys. I got joints with my man Brad Crater, man. You know, I gotta tap in with the youth. Me and Brad got a crazy joint together called
I didn't
Swing
even
Back
expect
Around.
that,
Go
bro.
tap
I
into
didn't
that for
expect
the
that.
lady. Oh yeah, because you know, that was my way of saying, listen, I love what the youngins is doing. You know what I mean? I can tap in with them and still keep it
Mm-hmm.
selling the 215. You know what I mean? Brian brought to the track what he do, and I brought to the track what I do. And you know, now with this whole streaming platform shit, like Brian brought me a whole nother fan base. Like he get a lot of love out Las Vegas and all that. Me and him put that record out. Next thing I know, I got all type of Vegas fans and LA and all them type
I
places
can't
that
wait
tap into
to
his
hear that.
sound. So
I can't wait to hear
shout
that,
out my
John.
brother.
That's my favorite
Yeah,
up and coming artist
you
from
got
Philly, Brad Grader. So I gotta tap
yeah.
into that. I can't wait to hear that.
Oh yeah, man. You gotta tap in. That's on Veterans Day Part 2, man. All of it is on all platforms, man. And Brian, my young, that's one of my favorite youngins too, man. I love Brian, man. And sometimes I get in my bag and just listen to Brian shit all day, man, because I love it.
Right.
It's authentic, man. You know what I'm saying? It's authentic. You know what I mean? And who else I got records with, man? Shout out my homie from out Boston, Atlanta J, dope female artist. You know, I'm tapping in with people
Right.
outside of Philly too, man. You know what I mean? And I got a lot of new shit on the way, man. I'm working on my new project right now, coming out this summer, man. I'm dropping the name right here first
What?
on my boy's show, man. I ain't even let nobody know the name of it. He getting ready to get an exclusive, man. This summer, man. Midnight Train to Philly, man. Midnight Train to Philly, man. Yeah, man. Oh, it's gonna be crazy,
That's
man. We
fine,
whipping it up right now,
bro.
man. Yeah, man. And Midnight Train to Philly, man. Shout out my brother Every Ave, Sound Genius Recordings, man. Shout out 1122, Hennessy Cab, Freedom Thinkers Academy, man. The whole conglomerate. You know, I got the distribution deal with EQ Distro. Shout them out. They a subsidiary of Rock Nation. You know, everything looking good, man. We just trying to restore the
I
feeling,
got a
Bill. That's
dope
all we
reggae
trying to do,
artist
baby.
that I want him to collaborate with. I like that right there. My young boy Bully from Reading, PA. He's talented. Yeah, that'll be crazy.
For
That
real.
was a good.
I just got the call, man. We supposed to be out renting PA on I think he said the
Right.
22nd or the 23rd, man. So
Yes,
tell
sir.
folks to pull up, man. I'm gonna send you the flyer and all that, man. But shout out Redden, man. Shout out, man. Listen, it's
That's
PA
what I
too,
said.
man. It ain't just Philly, man. It's PA too. People think about us because we popular. Philly is a
Right.
popular place. So, but it's a lot of surrounding areas, man, in Pennsylvania, man, that get it in too, man. And Retton is
Facts,
definitely one
facts.
of them places.
Who would you
Man.
like to collaborate with that you haven't worked with yet? R&B and hip hop.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to my city first, man. I wanna right now. I'm working on doing a joint with my young Core, man. I fuck with Core. I love what Core doing, man. We come from the same hood, so I feel like it's only right that we tap in. I love what Lil Leaf Ward is doing. Ryder, I love what they doing, man. You know, I love bars, man. So them boys is carrying it, man. Outside of the city, man, I like I want to tap in with. I was just hollering at the little shorty from Baltimore, D Trinata. She be going off. Look, she be going off. So you know, we politicking, trying to line something up. Molly Crazy, Lil John from Detroit. Yeah, man. I be tapped in, man. I be tapped in, Mel. I be tapped in. And on the R&B side, man, I like, you know, hopefully, man, I want to work with that artist, what's that name? Tim's 5 in the morning. Fire. You feel me? Smoking shit. I would love to work with Tim's, man. I love to work with anybody that's working, man, and really want to just create some dope shit, man. I ain't got no picks, man. If you dope and you want to really create some dope shit, man, let's lock in, man. Especially with my Philly brothers.
Who's your top 5
you know
favorite producers of all time?
Ooh, that's crazy because I just was thinking about that, bro. Yo, and I was thinking because somebody asked me this question, and I've been watching the Wu-Tang joint all crazy, and I was like, damn, I got to change my top 5 producers because I ain't got RZA in there. So I'm glad you asked me this, bro. I got to, starting off with the RZA, man. RZA was a genius, man. Still a genius. So I'm going to go first, RZA, man. RZA, and then I'm going to say, I'm going to go RZA. Then I'm going to shoot out the West Coast, man. Go grab Dre, man. Why not? I gotta grab Dre, man. Dre monster, man. Dre. It's hard to say Ye, man, because Ye, he jumped into that rap lane and never looked back. But that we cannot forget when it came to the samples, man. That boy Ye, man, he was a problem. Man. So I throw Ye in there at 3. So I got RZA, Dre, Ye. I'm gonna go what's happening right now and go get my man Hit Boy, man. Hit Boy East, him and Nas smoking everything.
Shout out to 50. I heard 50 gonna be on King's Disease Part 4. What?
Oh, he doing a Part 4? This boy, that's my favorite rapper, bro.
Yo.
That's my favorite rapper, bro. Nas is, man, this is so different, man. Like, that's the definition of getting, you know, just get greater with time. So we had RZA, we had Dre, we had Ye, we had Hit Boy, and then I had Primo at 5, man.
Right. Sure.
My guys, man. Classic producers, man. You know what I mean? And you know, I got to shout out my producer, man, my man Dewey on the track, my man Harrix. They coming up, they make a lot of my records, man. So shout them out. They holding it down for Philly, man.
Fuck with Harrix. Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Right. Who was that? That was that. Like who your top 5 up and coming artists you see coming up from Philly that you know that's gonna be special? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question, man. And it's a lot of youngest doing their thing, man. I gotta pay homage to I like what DJ Crazy doing. I like what Crazy is doing, man. I like that he tapping in with you know the past generations, you know what I mean, and paying homage to the guys that laid down the groundwork. So shout out Crazy. I like shout out KP. I like just KP, man. KP be stepping on. He be stepping on shit. I like, you know who I like, Lil Lay Banks. You know what I mean? She got star power. You know what I mean? She got what it take to take it all the way. You know what I mean? All the way. So shout her out and her team and what she doing. Who else, man? And you know, I can't I don't want to say he knew because he been around, but I gotta shine light on my young. I'm just so happy to see Core balling at the
Right.
level he balling at, man. You know what I mean? With the new deal with Meek, man. Like I feel like that was a dope situation for him, man. So shout out to my young Core, man. Shout out to the hood, Mount Airy backside stand up, man. Um, and you know, man, like it's a lot of special cats coming out of Philly, man. Like as long as they stay true to themselves, man, and keep it Philly, man. I don't got nobody making falling off no time soon, man.
Right.
I got them
Like,
all doing
I
it.
know you love hip hop, but what's your favorite genre of music besides hip hop?
Yo, that's crazy, Mill, man. I love everything, bro. Like some days I get into like the other day, you know what? I'll hear something and then I'll go down a rabbit hole. Like for example, main man that was singing at the Super Bowl no, he ain't sing this at the halftime show. He sung the national anthem at the Super Bowl, the
Right.
country western bowl. That ball was, I said, man, this ball got crazy. I just started following him, tapping into his music, and that's how I am, man. Like once I tap into something, I'm like a sponge. I
Right.
want to learn as much about it as possible. So I love country western. Some days you'll catch me in my 60s bag, 70s bag, and my doo-wop and 70s you know, the music that came with the movement and Black Power music and you know
What?
what I mean, Marvin, Troubled Man. You know what I mean? Some days I
Me
get in
too,
my rock and roll
bro.
bag, Blink 182 or Maroon 5. Like,
Yeah.
I love everything, bro. I love everything, bro. And I feel like that makes us musicians. If you a real true musician, you gotta have an ear for everything. You gotta open your ears up because you gotta expand your sound and
Right.
your range. You know what I mean? You
Do you
can't
have
stay in a
any other
box.
passions besides hip hop?
Yeah, man, I love and it's crazy because I'm just tapping into it now. I always wanted to act. So recently I've been tapping into the acting lane, man. I love movies. I'm a vicious movie buff, man. I love movies. I'm actually while I was waiting for you to tap in, look what I'm saying, watch Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm vicious movie
Yeah.
ball, man. I love movies, bro. Especially horror.
Right.
Horror my favorite genre, man. So yeah, man, like I wanna, you know, now that I got the acting bug, I eventually wanna, write and direct or produce my own films. I got an idea that I'm trying to pitch to all my movie friends in Philly, man. I got an idea
Right.
for a movie company, right? It's based on Philly. Like we doing Philly films, like the Patti LaBelle
Yeah.
story. You know what I'm saying? The Gambling Huff story. You know what I mean? The State Prop story. You know what I'm saying? The Major Figure story. Like the Cool C story. Yeah, it's so many great Philly stories that need to be
No cap
told,
on that.
man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No no cat, bro. And you know, I can't call myself the son and not, and not embody that and not, root for that 24/7, man. Like I tell people all the time, I'm
Right.
selling the Philly experience, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm selling out here, man. That's my gimmick. You know how I label, but like, what's your gimmick?
Right.
What's the story you try to tell? I'm selling the
What
Philadelphia
do you
experience, man.
think that
You
people
know what I mean?
misunderstand about you the most?
I think that, you know what I've been feeling lately, man. I feel like a lot of people, not a lot, but a couple people have came to me and was like, yo, man, do you feel like Son of the 215, that will put you in a
Right.
box? Like, you feel like that put you in a box? Like you ain't gonna be able to appeal to the world. Ooh. I'm like, how I ain't gonna be able to appeal to the world? See, man, I'm a thinker, Mill. So anytime I say something, I always got some validation behind it. Like I'm premeditated, boy. So check this out, right? Will Smith, right? Got the first Grammy, all that good shit, hip hop legend, right? He taps into the movies, into the TV, right? This nigga did a TV show about a nigga from Philly that went to go live with his folks. He was talking about cheese steaks. He was talking about the Eagles, the Sixers. He had an episode when he brought it home. He from Philly, all that. He became one of the biggest actors in the world. But first thing he let you know was where he was from Philly. He used that. He made his whole TV show about it.
Right.
He used it. So I'm like, nah, man, y'all got it chopped and screwed, man. Like, that ain't gonna keep me in a box. How's it gonna keep me in a box when you got city girls, one of them called Young Miami?
Real rap though.
Yeah. That's the new wave. You know what I mean? That's the new wave. It's like, yeah, bro, like we about where we from. You know what I mean? And that was always the wave. You know what I mean? Big will tell you in a minute. Brooklyn,
his name could have been Brooklyn. Your
name could have been MC Brooklyn if you wanted. You know what I mean? Pop, West Side, California Love, all that. Yeah. So I'm using it's my gimmick for real, bro. And it's working. Because you know how many people be like, yo, Southern 215, I love that name. You know what I'm saying? I could take that and transfer it into TV shows and this and that. Like, man, I'm on some premeditated shit with this shit, Bill.
If you could be remembered for one thing, what would you want to be remembered for?
If I could be remembered for one thing, man, I would want to be remembered as just, you know, staying solid, man. You know what I mean? Staying solid and, you know, worked hard, man. Got it from the mud. No handouts. I ain't take no shortcuts, no favors, man. I got it from the mud, man. The old-fashioned way, the Philly way, man. Like the Rocky way, man. You know what I mean? A vicious sideline story, like nigga that came from nothing to something, man. Like I want people to be inspired by that. I want people to be like, yo, man, that nigga's son did it, man. I remember he was rapping on corners and doing shows for free, and next thing you know, boom, he climbed his way all the way to the top. So, you know, that's what I would love to be remembered for, man. And, you know, of course, man, I want to be remembered as one of the greats, man, eventually, man, if not already one of the greatest MCs to come out of Philly, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to go down as one of those, man. You dig? Because, like it or not, we the greatest of all time.
What advice would you give your younger self?
Take your time, youngin'. Take your time. Learn the business. Learn the business. Learn the business before anything. I mean, I always had the talent, but I just now learning the business. And if you don't learn the business, bro, it'll be a long day for you in this game, bro. Because it's a lot of snakes and backdooring and lot of shit waiting to catch you slipping in this game. So learn the business, man, before anything, so you can get your chips right. And you know, just be willing to listen and you know, listen more than you talk and take advice and all that good stuff, man. Because you know, if you the smartest man in the room, get out the room, man. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
What's the things you dislike about the music industry?
Oh man, sheesh. It's a lot of things. But if I could zone in on some things, man, that I dislike about the game, man, just the whole backdoor shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much money in this game, bro. What I gotta backdoor you for? What I need to steal your plugs for? What I need to try to cut you out of some shit for? Block you out of some shit, blackball you out of some shit, man. It's so much money, nigga. Like the nigga Jay said, what you eat don't make me shit. You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta blackball you or try to knock you, or I'm so busy watching your race, I can't focus on mine. I'm tripping up running my race because I'm so busy looking like at what you doing. You know what I mean? Trying to run faster than you. That's the only thing I hate, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, not for nothing, social media is a gift and a curse, man. It added to it, and it added a avenue for us to get this music around the world, but it took away the authenticity of the game. Now anybody can say they anybody.
Yeah.
Shit is the
Yeah.
wild, wild west. You feel me? Everybody's a cowboy. You feel me? So it's like, yo, man, just focus on what you doing, man. Keep your head down and work, man. Hard work always gonna pay off, man. Period, man. You know what I mean? Hard work gonna always pay off, man. If you focus on what you doing, work hard, man, it's gonna pay off, man. Focus on what you doing, though. I can't knock another nigga, man. I can't, and you definitely can't knock the hustle, nigga. Nigga try and get his paper. You can never knock the hustle.
Like, what about if you could say one thing to the youth, what would you say?
Chill with all this drilling shit, bro. Like, I get it. It's dope. This y'all wave, man. You know, I told somebody the other day, I said, yo, when we was coming up, Hoes, Nas, C, Free and all them, man, Spade and all them, them niggas, all the great MCs, man, they made us want to hustle. I ain't gonna lie. They made us want to go get money. You know what I'm saying? That was our thing, man. You know what I mean? So now these youngers got this drill shit. That shit make them want to go pop a 30 or a Zanny and go go do a drill. And it's like, yo, that's cool and all that. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to knock y'all, you know, y'all situation, but it's like, bro, understand the consequences of your actions. You know what I mean? Because you might got what it take to make it in this game, and you ready to fuck yourself up for this shit even start. You know what I mean? And now that this shit is coming to Philly so much, you know, I'm on the tube, I'm seeing all type of channels about, you know, wars going on in Philly over this music shit. It's like, damn, yeah, that's what y'all doing. I'm thinking that the whole situation, nigga, we doing this shit to get out of this shit. You know what I mean? Not to fucking just be able to get on Instagram and diss somebody dead folks or diss the ops and all that. Y'all niggas worrying about that more than y'all worrying about getting y'all mom a crib or something, man.
P. Gunner said, what's your favorite project of the day?
Ooh, shout out P. Gunner, man. Naughty, what's up, man? My man Naughty in the building, man. Shout out Naughty, man. My favorite project out right now. That's a good question, man. Shit, damn, man. I dropped a lot of work recently, man. But if I had to pick one, and he probably already know what I'm gonna say, man, Hitting Gems, man. Hitting Gems, man. I got a project called Hitting Gems. It was a bunch of unreleased records that I never dropped, and I put them out to the streets, and the streets went crazy. Like, yo, bro, this one of your best projects. And I'm like, what, man? This was just some throwaway shit that I was like, you know, y'all can have this. And you know what I mean? It became a great project. So shout out Hitting Gems, man. And y'all definitely gonna get a Hitting Gems
How many
part 2, man. That's
projects have you dropped in your career? What you call it?
Oh man, bro. If I would have to take it all the way back to that Piff, and I ain't even gonna count the shit that ain't online. Cause I was dropping shit, you know, we come from the era where we was dropping shit before all this internet shit. Like, niggas was moving shit out the trunks, out the record stores, you know what I mean, out the malls, at parties, wherever they could move their shit. So I ain't even count them Jones. I'ma just say everything that's online. If you count, you know, Son of 215 part 1 through 5, that's 5 mixtapes right there. Drop Hustle, How You Survive Through Life Every Day. That's another project. In Due Time, I dropped my man Stadium Status. I looked up with them. That's another project. So what's that? That's like 7 right there. All the shit I dropped in the last 2 years, Running with Freestyles, the mixtape, Hitting Gems, Veterans Day 1 through 3, Success or Nothing. I just dropped that, SON, Success or Nothing. Yeah, bro, I'm probably in like getting ready to hit close to the 50 round, man. You know what I mean? I'm up there, man. And I feel like, yo, I gotta be on that type time. You know what I mean? Like my man Styles P said, I don't sell the most, I gotta kill the competition. I gotta work. And I work, niggas, you know what I mean? I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And we barbarians, man. Like, we go in there and knock a project out in a day or two. It ain't nothing. So That's why we here, man. We gonna keep banging them in the
What
head,
about
man. Real rap. Me and my man Free working on something right now. We gonna put out a joint together. So respect that. You know what I mean? I told y'all about
what?
Midnight Train in Philly. I got a joint with my man DJ Phase I did that's in the stash. He getting ready to drop that. I got a project with my man DJ Ismatic. He getting ready to drop that. Me and my man Del P doing a joint together. You know what I mean? I got a couple other artists I'm gonna collab with, do projects with. Man, we ain't stopping.
If you never make it successfully with music, would you still make music?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. Cause I love it. I love it, man. I'm always hear a beat that I could be riding down the street listening to the radio and something come on that I like, and I would think like, damn, well, I wonder what I say on this. How would I? Ooh, I probably, and I just start fucking. You know what I mean? That's how I be, bro. I love music, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just in me, man. So that's why I always tell niggas be like, oh man, you'll probably make a great manager or this or that. I'll be like, nah, man, because I feel like if I ever put down my pen, man, I don't want to do nothing else but MC, man. You know what I mean? I love being an MC. I stay in my lane. You feel me?
Right.
Maybe one day. You know what I mean? If I hit that lick where I make it to the top and now I'm rolling in dough and I can say, all right, you know what? Let me go ahead and be a manager or this or that. But I ain't done MCing yet, man. I got so much more to accomplish.
Expect the EP from you and Freeway?
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. We're working on that ASAP, man. And what's crazy about it is he came to me with the idea like, yo, bro, we need to do a joint together. So I was like,
right.
What? Fucking right. You need to do a joint together. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, nigga. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, you know, man, and I know that's gonna bring the best out of me, man, because you got to keep up with when you on the track with Big Bro, man. He gonna carry it every time, man. And you know, man, I mean, I'm checking them off the list, man. I got a joint with Free. I got a joint with Crack. You know what I mean? Now I got to get a joint with Gunna. You know what I mean? Of course, the Broad Street Bully. I need a verse from the Bully, man. You know what I mean? And I got verses with me and Ness got crazy joints, man. Go check out Stay in the Rain.
Right.
That's crazy. Go check out 100 in the Pandemic. Go check out Fall Back Freestyle. I got some new shit that I got Ness on get ready to come out. So me and Ness, man, Ness blessed me with so many verses, man. That was one of the first OGs that really, you know, cracked the door open for me and said, youngin' man, I love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And embraced me and gave me a hand. So yeah, I love my big bro, man. But yeah, man, no doubt, man, the joint with me and Free is on the way, man. Look out for it, cause
if you can pick a song, a theme song when you entered the room from anybody, what would it be?
You know what I always hear in my head, man, when I'm in my bag, like the other night when I won that award, man, I hear what's the name in my head.
Woo-hoo.
Rising up, back on the streets, took my time, took my chances.
That's a classic.
I the tiger.
I like that.
I the fucking tiger, you feel me? On my rock and shit, like I'm just running through fucking the Italian market down in my jogging.
I'm gonna say a lyric. I want you to tell me who it is. I came back in the afterlife, like fuck it, I done touched hell twice.
What's the meaning? This can't be like, this can't be like. That's C.
That was a little too easy.
Yeah, that's C.
That was easy.
That question. Yeah, that was easy. But V Siegel, Desert Eagle, realest nigga alive. My fucking old head, man. That's a good dude. That's
all 5 of your senses,
right there, man.
If you can eliminate one, which one would it be?
That's a good John, Mill. Damn, I want to see shit. I want to be able to see what's going on out here. That's the one I gotta keep my eyes. And I need my ears. Probably be my sense of smell.
That's what I said too. Like, I gotta the last 3 interviews was the sense of smell, Joe. That's crazy. Some people said don't taste. I was like, that's crazy. People chase me in.
Nah, man. They can take.
What?
I don't want to smell these nut ass niggas, man. I don't smell these niggas.
If you can be,
Y'all can take
if
the
you can be,
smell, nigga.
if you can be
Leave me
reincarnated
everything
as an
else.
animal, what animal would it be?
Ooh, come on now. Y'all already know where I'm going with this.
Whoa,
The eagle, man. I'm gonna soar. I gotta soar, man. I gotta fly
yo.
like an eagle, baby. You know what I mean? Above it
Who
all.
said? Who said I love these hood niggas? Because next to Jesus on the cross was the crook niggas.
Ooh,
Damn.
Nas.
No, you called it. You
No, no, no.
called it. You called
That
it.
was Nas, right?
You called it.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm real hip hop.
Me
That's one of my
too.
favorite Nas songs.
That's why I use
God
that.
love us hood niggas.
I gotta put the new one.
Into the feeling. And God love us hood niggas. I know. That's my shit.
Would
What?
you write a book?
Hell yeah. I would love to write a book, man. I already didn't thought about it, man. I would love to write a book, man. I would love to write a book because I feel like my life, man, it's been crazy, man. So I could definitely write a book, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would love to. I want to tap into that too, man. I'm reading a lot of good books right now too, man. I didn't read the Black Brothers Inc. about the original Black Mafia of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? You know, Sam Christian and Bo Baines and them, man, they was boys was vicious. I'm reading the autobiography of the Temptations, man. You know what I mean? That's my favorite group, my favorite R&B group of all times, the Temps, man. So I'm reading their book, man, about what they was going through on the road, just getting some insight. But hell yeah, I love to do a book. I would love to do that. I am going to do that, inshallah. You know what I mean?
How many movies have you been in so far?
Oh man, let me see. I broke out. My broke out role was in Nobody's Son, man. That just aired on Fox Soul the other night, so that's one. Go check out Stick Up Boy. That's two. Saturday, the Comedy Saturday, Red Snapper, Molly Cobain. That's three. I just made an appearance in Complicated Affair with me, Freeway, all up in that joint. That's four. And I just got a call for another role today, man. It's gonna be my first starring role, man. It's gonna be called Target on My Ops, man. It's about a young man that's trying to get his life together and get out of the streets. And his ops come back to haunt him and they kidnap his little daughter, man. He got 48 hours to get her back, man. And he got to tap back into his street senses, man. It's called Target on My Ops, man. I'm gonna be the leading role. We starting to shoot that this summer. Hey, Mill, man, I'm gonna have to let him know, man. We need a role for my boy in there, man. Yeah, we casting, man. Yeah, this gonna be crazy.
I know you're a
crazy,
lyricist,
man.
bro. I know you're a lyricist. So this question right here: if you had to choose between Kendrick or J. Cole,
damn,
I need to hear it from you, bro.
Cole? I ain't gonna lie, Mill. Kendrick nice, but
that's how I feel, bro.
Cole just different, bro. Like, I don't know if niggas ever listened to Forest Hill Drive. Yo, that nigga different, bro. Like, just keep playing with Cole.
I know you was gonna say that, but see, when you said it, it was like, yeah, that makes sense. Because I can hear everything that's being said, like, you know what I'm saying, and I can learn from it. You know what I mean? That's what you. That's what you be giving though. Nice. We ain't hating, but you give a message in his lyricism. It's not just I don't know what it is. I love Kendrick too, but
sometimes Kendrick go all the way over with
right.
All that, and that bang and all that shit. It's like, all right, yeah, but you know, Cole straight up and down like 12 o'clock all the time, bro. You know what I mean? I just watched Creed 3. He got a record in that joint. He went over to Dre joint. Things just ain't the same for Jermaine. I'm like, oh, sure. He fucking that joint up. Fucking that joint around, bro. Like, dang.
I like
this
that song. I said I know this sound familiar, but I didn't know who it was.
That's one of the artists I would love to. I got to put that into my earlier question you asked me, man. That's one of the artists I would love to work with, man. Cole, man. Cole is I would love to get on the drum. And he started his own label. Shout out to Dreamville and what them dudes doing over there, man. All his artists is popping off, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cole and everything he got going on, man, and the whole, you know, the Carolinas, man. I got.
Was it a time that you ever lost inspiration?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. A lot of times, man. My cousin, man, rest in peace, his soul, man. He was more like my brother. And he was one of the niggas that was pushing for me, like he was pushing me to do this shit, like to the point where I was hustling at that time. He used to come take my work from me and all that. Nah, bro, you ain't doing this. You supposed to be doing that. And he ended up getting killed, man. He ended up getting murdered, man. And you know, this my first cousin. So my mom and his dad, brother and sister. So you know how your first cousins is. Y'all raised together. You know what I mean? And when they killed him, that shit kind of broke my spirit a little bit, man. It made me a little colder out here. But then I had to pick myself back up and say, damn, bro, like, he will want you to finish the game. You know what I'm saying? So I carry it like it's like my man T.I. said it on one joint. What he said, I'm doing every show just like he in the crowd. Right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I'm carrying it like that because I'm like, man, no, he wouldn't want me to give up. But yeah, it's easy to lose inspiration, man, because yo, man, like I put on a post earlier, man, we Nick motherfuckers don't know how much we put into this shit. Bro. Right. You know what I mean? To be this star, this musician or whatever we try and be, like, this ain't no easy shit to try to accomplish, man. You know what I mean? First of all, it takes money to make money. We all know that. You got to deal with a lot of different shit, long nights, you know what I mean? Long days. You can't get to a point where you can't sit in a certain place or go certain place or be around certain people and shit, man. You might not have no family because you on the road all the time. You missing time with your kids and your bitch and your family. It's a lot we sacrifice, man, but we love this shit. You know what I mean?
Who your top 5 favorite Philly artists of all times?
Oh, man. Yeah, I was waiting for that one, man. You know what's crazy? The nigga Set Free and Jadakiss just asked Jazzy Jeff who would his starting 5 Philly MCs be if he had to do a starting 5. Jazzy Jeff said Meek, Black Thought, Free, Beans, and Will. So I'm gonna switch mine up. I can't
close,
switch it up too much.
Right. I like that joint.
Hey, that was a crazy 5. I'm gonna start with my man though, man. I'm gonna go with Free. I'm gonna bring Free in first, man. I'm gonna get Free out the way. Gotta bring my old head in. 20-year anniversary, man. Freedom Thinkers Academy, FTA, nigga, log on. You know what I mean? Let me get Young Gunner, man. Come on, Gunner. Free and Gunner right now. You know what? Free and Gunner, man. Oh, you know what? Just because I'm giving my man his flowers today, man. Give me Ness. Come on, Ness. I give my man his flowers today. Come on, Ness. That's 3. You know what I just heard going off online? Spade. Asa. He said, welcome to the next level where we tote the heavy metal and handle that rock like Van Exel. Like that nigga was drawing. Come on, Spade. Spade was he's still a problem, but this nigga used to say the craziest shit. Yo, bro.
That's my guy.
Bro, come on, Spade. That's my man, Spade. And at the 5, I'm gonna grab a chick, man. Give me, you know, I tapped back into a shit the other day, man. Love Is Blind, all that shit. Come on, man. That was one of my first crushes, man. Give me the Pitbull in the skirt.
I ain't mad at that. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. So what I said Free, Gunner. Ness, Spade, Eve. Ew, that group would be ridiculous. That group will go. They'll go get a Grammy.
Ironically, the last question, bro. You know what I'm saying? You said a female, so I want you to send a message to the females. What's 3 things you look for in a female? and the meat.
Oh man, listen, man, and my queen that I got, man, and the first three things that drew me to my queen, man, was, I ain't gonna lie, the body. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a grand. Like, a nigga needs some eye candy. I ain't my boy won't even get standing with tension. You got to be.
That's real,
I need
though.
some eye candy. I ain't gonna lie. Next thing, I need somebody that's like personality. When I say personality, man, I'm like to have fun, can take a joke, ain't no stuck up, stick up ass. You know what I'm saying? We could go to a expensive restaurant, or we could go kick it at a park and just vibe. Like, it ain't always got to be blow a bag on me type bro. Them type bros like, bitch, any nigga can do that for you. Like, I mean, you'll let any nigga slide up in it as long as he got the check. You feel me? So I need personality, man. And third, I need a rider, man. Just ride for me, man. Just sometime a nigga just need a pat on the back, like, yo, it's gonna be hard. Like, cause we got enough on our shoulders being black men every time we walk out the door, bro. You feel me? Every time we go outside, we got to worry about is we making it back home. So when I come home and this supposed to be my castle, like, at least let me feel safe here. You feel me?
About my questions,
you know what I mean? Them three things. You got them three things, and I'm riding.
How you feel about my questions?
Oh man, Mill, man, I love this John, man. I'm loving what you doing, man. Salute my brother, man. He about to blow up with this shit, man. His shit is authentic. It's sturdy. He doing his research and he tapping in with the culture, man. We needed you out here. Come on, man. You know you a Philly historian, man. Cut it out, man. You know
the East Coast halfback for the back block, Philadelphia mascot. With my man Southern 215, you already know. Sign it off. I appreciate you, bro. You hear me?
You already know, man. I love you, my dog. Anytime, bro.